I love my son. I love all three of them. My oldest son is not a rapist. He made a mistake. He just made a mistake. And I'm sorry to that little girl's parents and to that little girl. I really am sorry, and if it was my child, I would be so angry. And I know sorry doesn't cut it. But there's nothing else I can say.
This is the part of the interview with convicted rapist Nicholas Ninow's mother that has raised the ire of many.
It also reflects very vividly onto white privilege. How many people have you had their mothers being interviewed, having them have the platform to come and cry here and tell us that they're sorry and it was a mistake? He doesn't know. When has rape ever been a mistake? Over and over again, he's been given a platform where it steals the family's ability and chance to heal. It is unacceptable, it is not necessary, and we actually demand that it's taken down and no longer viewed.
NGO, the Teddy Bear Clinic, says it's much more complex.
We need to realize that there's co-responsibility here. Nicholas Ninow is not a child, and whatever he did, yes, he apportioned blame to his mother, who has acknowledged that, but apportioned blame to the substances. But at the end of the day, there is the power of choice. He did this out of his own volition, and that is what we need to be aware of. The reality is that we cannot, according to the Children's Act, the victim cannot be interviewed or her feelings flighted or shared with the public. Neither can the victim's family, to protect her identity, because I'm sure they also have some deep pains, feelings, and issues that they are struggling with and will continue to battle with throughout their life. So whilst, to get a more balanced view, it's not always possible because of the current situation that we're dealing with a child.
While academics say a greater debate has been sparked.
I think it's really about time that this issue is getting the kind of attention that it deserves in terms of how do we deal with gender-based violence and rape as a society. So I think that the media attention has either been silent, or sometimes we're always looking for excuses or justifications for rape and gender-based violence. And even in this case, the young man was trying to claim, or his lawyer was trying to claim, intellectual inability or mental illness, or the reason that I did it is because I was drugged. So we always find another excuse. At what point do we take responsibility? At what point does society and men take responsibility for the actions that we perpetrate?
Criselda Lewis, SABC News in Johannesburg.